Hello, this is Anjali Yadav, Assistant Professor, Department of Philosophy, RGPG College, Meerut. Today, I will try to teach you Four Noble Truths of Buddhist School of Philosophy. You all know that uh, Buddhist school is one of the nine schools of Indian philosophy uh, that is given by Mahatma Buddha. So we should know first that who is the Buddha. Uh, you know that Gautam Buddha, the messenger of peace, equality, and fraternity, was actually born in Lumbini in the 6th century BC, that is situated in the Tarai region of Nepal. His real name was Siddharth Gautam, and he belonged to the royal family of Kapilvastu. His father name was Shuddhodana, the ruler, and the mother name was Mahamaya Devi. When he was in the age of 18, he was married with the princess Yashodhara. They had a son, and his name was Rahul. Gautam Buddha is popularly called Lord Buddha or the Buddha. Uh, he was a great and religious leader in ancient India. He is regarded as the founder of Buddhism, which is one of the most followed religions in the world today. The followers of Buddha are now called Buddhists, which means the enlightened being. Uh, After this basic introduction of Gautam Buddha, we should know the Buddhist school of philosophy. That is, as I told you, it is one of the schools out of nine schools of Indian philosophy. It is a heterodox school. Uh, Indian philosophy is divided into two categories. One is orthodox and the other one is heterodox. Uh, the basis of this categorization is actually the authority of Vedas. One who believed in the authority of Vedas, that is called orthodox, and the one who does not believe in the authority of Vedas, that is called heterodox school. And Buddhist school of philosophy is one of the heterodox school because he didn't believed in the authority of Vedas. He rejected the authority of Vedas, and by this philosophy is considered in the heterodox school system. After Buddha, his philosophy is divided into two schools, Hinayan and Mahayan. After this, we should know the life of Buddha, uh, means how he became Buddha, Mahatma Buddha. Uh, Four scenes actually saw by Buddha on his early age, and then those actually became Buddha as a saint. फोर सीन कौन थे वो पहले सीन में उन्होंने यू कैन रिलेट दिस पिक्चर विद दो सीन पहले जैसा कि आप देख सकते हैं पहले सीन में उन्होंने देखा कि एक बीमार व्यक्ति है बूढ़ा व्यक्ति है जो कि लेटा हुआ है दूसरे सीन में उन्होंने एक बूढ़े व्यक्ति को देखा ठीक है जो कि बीमार भी है झुका हुआ है जिसका शरीर जर्जर है वृद्ध है और तीसरे सीन में उन्होंने एक मृत व्यक्ति को देखा जिसकी मृत शरीर को चार लोग लेकर जा रहे हैं और चौथे सीन में उन्होंने एक सन्यासी को देखा जो बहुत ही आनंदमय अवस्था में एक वृक्ष के नीचे बैठकर तपस्या कर रहा है तो after these four scenes saw by Buddha, he became very upset. He thought a lot after these uh, reality of life because he never saw single example of pain in his life. So he after this he became a saint and then he gave the philosophy of Buddhism, that is Four Noble Truths. Four Noble Truths are actually four philosophy of life of Gautam Buddha. First one is there is suffering, that is dukh, or you can say that sabhi kuch dukh mein hai. Or second one is there is cause of suffering or dukh samuday. That means कि दुख है तो दुख का कारण भी है. थर्ड वन इज देयर इज सेसेशन ऑफ सफरिंग और दुख निरोध, विच मीन्स कि दुख को रोका जा सकता है. द लास्ट वन इज देयर इज द पाथ ऑफ द सेसेशन ऑफ सफरिंग और दुख निरोध गामिनी प्रतिपदा. दैट मीन्स कि दुख को रोकने का मार्ग भी है. तो गौतम बुद्ध ने जब इन चार दृश्यों को देखा, तो उसके बाद उन्होंने जो अपना दर्शन दिया वो इन चार नोबल ट्रूथ्स में दिया, जो कि चार आर्य सत्य के नाम से जाने जाते हैं. और इसे हम एक एक कर कर समझने का प्रयास करेंगे. फर्स्ट, जैसा कि आप देख सकते हैं, देयर इज सफरिंग. इस पिक्चर को आप देखकर समझिए कि आप प्रत्येक व्यक्ति दुखमय है. बुद्धा said that everyone is in the pain. The truth of life is suffering. Life is full of sickness and unhappiness. All pleasures are fleeting or short lived. Means if you want something, if you gain that thing, after the separation of that thing, you'll be unhappy. And if you have nothing, then you are already in unhappiness. So there is suffering in every aspects of life. That is first noble truth. And he explained causes of suffering in this first noble truth, that is Panchaskandha. Uh, Panchaskandhas are the basic cause of suffering explained by Buddha, that is matter or body or roop, sensation or vedana, sense object or sangya, mental formation or sanskara, consciousness or vigyan. These are the five Panchaskandhas explained by Buddha in the first noble truth. Second noble truth is there is a cause of suffering. That means the truth of the cause of suffering. Okay, causation theory is explained in this noble truth by Gautam Buddha. In this way, he explained four main causes of suffering, and the avidya is the root cause of suffering. Okay, uh, avidya is the root cause of suffering. After the samskara, then vigyan, then namrup, then shadayatan, then sparsh, then vedana, then trishna, then upadan, then bhav. After this jati and jaramaran, and then again avidya. Start from avidya. So these 12 main, 12 chains of the four uh, noble truths, and this second noble truth, there is a cause of suffering, is explained by Buddha as the cause of suffering, and that is main cause of suffering is avidya. Then theory of causation, that is called in pratitya samutpad. Okay, pratitya samutpad means this is actually a causation theory of Buddha, explained by Buddha, and the in this he explained 12 links of this causation theory. First one is ajiv, that is ignorance. Samskar, embodied conditioning. Okay, vigyan, ignorance emerging into consciousness. Fourth one is namrup, that is consciousness is embodied conditioning instantiation as a sensorial body. Shadayatan means sensorial body is consciousness channeled into the six sensorial realms. Then the next one is sparsh, that is six sensorial realms are a way of speaking about a sensorial body experiencing sensory contact. Vedana, that is sensory contact, consists of six sense phrases engaged in pleasurable or painful or neutral sensations. Then Trishna, Vedana is the participation of sensory contact as desires. Then Upadan, that is desire, is a euphemism for how pleasurable and painful conditioning manifest as appropriational activities. Then Bhav, that is appropriational, describes how desire became ongoing behavior. And then Jati. After this, there is a cessation of suffering, that is third noble truth explained by Buddha. In this noble truth, he explained uh, the process of end of the suffering, and this will be uh, considered as the result nirvana. Okay, becoming aware of those desires so they can be stopped. Okay, uh, uh, after this, we should know the meaning of nirvana. Means, what is the meaning of nirvana explained by Buddhism? So, first meaning is blowing out or quenching of the activities of the worldly mind and its related suffering. And the next meaning is nirvana is then explained to means a state of without desire or without love or without wish, and one without craving or thirst. Okay, this is the meaning of nirvana. And after this, we can know the types of salvation or nirvana. This can be divided into two, Sopadhishesh Nirvan and Nirupadhishesh Nirvan. Sopadhishesh Nirvan, you can understand it in Nirvan in this life. And Nirupadhishesh Nirvan is basically the Nirvan on after this life, okay, or life after uh, Nirvan after death. And a death which is not followed by a rebirth. Okay, then last noble truth is there is a path of the cessation of suffering. In this last noble truth, Buddha explained the eightfold path that is called Ashtangik Marg. You can see this picture: right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right concentration, right mindfulness. These eightfold path are the um, paths which can cessation the suffering. Okay, uh, first one, right views, is actually means the give the knowledge of pains, its cause, cessation of the path. Okay, next one is right motive or right intention, that is gives aspiration to renunciation, benevolence. Next one is right speech, that is abstains from lies and slander. Fourth one is right action, that abstains from stealing, killing, self indulgence. Fifth one is right work, means choose a line of work that does not harm others. Next one is right effort, that means be determined to cleanse the mind of attachment to material things. Next one is right mindfulness, that means pay attention to what you are doing with a concern for others. Last one is right concentration. That means meditation or focus on one thing intensely, means wholesome thought. So these eightfold paths are basically divided into three categories, that is called Trisiksha. Trisiksha is explained by Buddha in this fourth noble truth, that is first one is wisdom or pragya, that holds right views and right motive. Second one is virtue or shield, that holds right speech, right action, right work. And the third one is concentration or samadhi, that actually holds right efforts, right mindfulness, and right concentration. So, fourth noble truth, that is eightfold path or Ashtangic mark, can be divided into three categories, that is called Trisiksha. So, these are the Four Noble Truths explained by Gautam Buddha. Uh, uh, See this picture. This actually explain philosophy of Buddha. First one is that is life means suffering, and the origin of suffering is attachment with the material things. Next one is cessation of suffering is attainable through Nirodh. Okay, and last one is cessation of suffering. After this cessation of suffering, we can achieve. You, if you have any query, then you can ask in the chat box. Thank you so much for watching this video.